Hello everyone. I think that we're live right now. Um, Hi. I'm a bit nervous if you can't tell from my voice, but I am really excited to be here with what looks like maybe one or two people, which is actually kind of a nice thing, because of how scared I am of this. Um, if you would feel comfortable saying things in chat, that would make me really happy. Um, just to know that I'm not like talking into a void, but I totally understand. Oh my goodness. Hello. Hi, Nene. This is so wild. That like there's a person listening to me right now. Oh my goodness, there are now 5 people. Oh my goodness. Hi, Femboy Fur. Hi, Soga King. Hi. Hi, everyone. Hopefully everything is working. It seems like it. It seems like people are saying hi in chat. Um, hey Rex Beamon. Hello. Oh my goodness. 7 or 8 people are watching. So many more people are here than I expected. I honestly expected there to be no one here and me to just kind of be talking into like an empty live stream. But I'm so excited that people are here. This makes me really happy. Um, you can probably hear the like smile in my voice. Um, Hi Star Error. Oh, so I guess the reason why I wanted to do a live stream is because I both think that they're pretty cool and fun, and it's nice to like, I don't know, get to say hi to people. And also, uh, it sometimes is hard for me to like get into the headspace to record and things like that. And I thought it might be easier if I could like picture people listening and like do it live, and I thought it would be fun. I also, if this goes well, I would love to do a live stream where like I bring one audio idea and y'all like can bring your own and we vote and we like this would be a way of doing audios that y'all want to do in a way that like I don't know, when people suggest things in comments it's really useful, but it feels sometimes like more difficult because if I have like follow-up questions about what you're looking for and things like that, I don't know, I thought it could be really fun to do something like that live on stream. In terms of the plan for today, I have one, I have like 2 audio ideas that you can see in the title. One is spooning and holding my good puppy boy. You will hear paper noises because I write down my ideas in a notebook and I like take little notes for them. Oh no, the captions, my like talking disappeared. Why did my talking disappear? Wait, what happened? No. Ah, it was working so well. Maybe it'll come back? Okay. Okay, I fixed it for now. That may or may not disappear and come back from time to time. Okay, where was I? Oh my goodness, there are 14 people here right now. Hello, everyone. Welcome. I am so excited that there are so many people here. We have 2 audios that I'm going to be recording. There's spooning and holding my good puppy boy. And I have that one. I have like notes written out for it, and I'm all ready for that one. I'm picturing like you're hanging out with your boyfriend, and it's late, and he's been working on something, and he like finally finishes up and gets to hang out with you. And you like spoon and decompress at the end of the day, and he calls you puppy and all of that jazz. And then the second one is Platonic Cuddles for my touch starved friend. I'm really excited for this one. I've had this one knocking around my head for a while, but I kind of got so overwhelmed setting up all of the stream stuff, I didn't get to finish my notes. So I'll talk you through when we get to that, like what I'm thinking, and I'll finish my notes with you live on stream, and then we'll record that one as well. The other thing is the thing that I was trying to set up was truffle Truffle TV. Hi Puppy Yumi. I don't know if y'all have ever seen this before. Microwave friends to lovers. I don't really know about like friends to lovers sort of thing. The point is that it's very platonic. I kind of wish that I had more friends that I could cuddle with. Because I don't know, it's sometimes hard, like all of the emotions that come with that. But I think it would be really cool, to um to just have more platonic examples of what physical touch and affection can look like. Um, Rex Beamont is the second one, reverse comfort. It's not. So I haven't done a reverse comfort yet, because I didn't know what people thought about it. I asked a poll way back when on my channel, about what people preferred, reverse comfort, comfort, or both. And I remember people. I'm going back to the community tab. Um, Most people preferred comfort audios or liked both. Very few people preferred reverse comfort audios. Um, can I microwave friends to lovers? That is one thing I love, like the closed captions that I'm doing right here because it's what I do in my videos. I thought that this looked really cute. And the little like PNG tuber me in the corner. But it's not perfect. Especially not compared to my videos where it's automated, but I go through and I check. I'll try to enunciate. Oh my goodness, microwave friends to lovers. What did I actually say then? Wait, maybe I did say that. Oh no, I don't remember. Sorry, y'all. Um, oh, but oh, only like 4% of people preferred reverse comfort audios. So I haven't done one of those yet. But if this goes well and we do live recordings again in the future, I would love if someone suggested a reverse comfort idea that they really wanted. The title made me think it might be I personally like comfort better. Okay, that's really good to know. I didn't even think about like talking to y'all about titles to see if you liked them, what they made you think about, and stuff like that. Femboy fur referring to the name, probably. Yeah. Oh, other thing I was going to say. I don't know. So streaming on YouTube, there isn't that much like streaming on Twitch. There's like a lot more technology and stuff. But I really wanted the stream to be fun, and inclusive and things like that. So there's this tool called truffle.vip. I'm going to send a link in chat if I can. Am I doing this correctly? I think I am. Okay, hopefully that should show up. I think, hopefully. Oh. No, it doesn't look like it did. Okay, if I do this and do that. Okay. Hopefully that should be in chat. Truffle is a like browser extension, that adds some things to Twitch chat, or not Twitch chat, oh goodness, to YouTube chat, including like emotes, and theoretically like channel point sort of things, where you can redeem channel points. And I wanted to set up like pronoun tags because I know that that's important to people. It's important to me, I know. And I know that like the ASMR audio space generally is like has a high percentage of trans people and things like that. So there's like a little store or a shop where you can buy like pronoun tags. And I was testing it beforehand and I wasn't able to, hey, okay, it's working now. I can't make them free, but I can make them worth like one little channel point. And like every 5 minutes, there's like a little button that you can click to get these like coins. I'm not necessarily describing Truffle super correctly. Hey, and my bot is working. Very, very fun. I didn't trigger that deliberately. That should go off every so often so that people know. Yeah, one of the things that I was thinking about was being able to like one of the things that's wonderful about audios is that they're like for everyone and they can be very general. But also it can sometimes be nice to be called out by name. So I'd love to, like, at the end of the stream, like, if people were to, we have like few enough people that I could do everyone, like, put in chat what they want to be called, and like I could be like, please call me a good boy and Elliot, and I could say like, hey Elliot, you're a really good boy. And that, like, that feels like it could be nice. It could get into like really parasocial like stuff, and I'm afraid of that. But also, like, I don't know, I thought that that could be a fun idea. All of that being said, oh goodness, I shouldn't be watching the number of viewers. I'm seeing people leave and getting nervous. Yeah, I have those two audios to record. Hopefully everything has worked. Okay. Okay. Thank you to the people pressing the heart button. Seeing the little hearts go up makes me really happy. Just like seeing that, like, no, there are people here and they like this. Oh goodness, I'm so nervous. It's coming across so much. I thought I would be so much more like confident. Okay. Okay. Let me open my recording software. Oh, and I'm going to, when I'm recording this, oh goodness. There we go. Does it work on mobile? I think there is, take it slow, you'll be okay. Thank you, Femboyfer. I think there's a Truffle mobile app. There is for Android. There's a mobile app for both iOS and Android. I don't know how well it works, but hopefully it looks like it works. I'm hopeful. There is a mobile app. Okay. Oh, when I'm recording, this frame will be up, so you know, because I won't be paying attention to chat while I'm recording. Okay, let me open my recording software. It's loading. I should have opened it before stream started. Okay. Let's create a new project that is spooning and holding my good puppy boy. And let me add everything that I need. I need to like add my microphone every time. When I opened it, it said that mobile wasn't supported. Oh, I'm sorry. Try searching the App Store on whatever device you have for Truffle, and see if that, because when I searched it, something showed up. But I don't know, maybe that's out of date at this point. I didn't think about mobile, which is very silly. The important thing is that everyone can hear me and chat is working. So this is just kind of a fun thing on top of it. Okay, my audio is patched in. I'm going to try hitting record and make sure that everything's working. This is a test of me recording to make sure, hey, it's showing up both on stream and in my recording software. Cool. Okay. Without further ado, y'all, let's record spooning and holding my good puppy boy. Hey, pup. I just finished my work. I know. I've been working late. Hey, I don't it isn't usually like this. Come on. No, you're right. It's been a long couple of days. But hey, I'm done. I'm done with it now. And now we can hang out. I know it's late. I know we can't do much, but I was thinking maybe I could cuddle with my puppy boy. Are you, I don't know, are you in the mood for puppy space? Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, that might have been a silly question. When are you not in the mood for puppy space? Well, I'd love to cuddle my sweet puppy boy. Okay. Hi. Hi, puppy. Hi. Yeah. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? You are. Yes, you are. Oh, come here, puppy. Come here. There you go. It's always so nice when I start to talk to you like a puppy and I see your face just kind of change and I get to watch you go into puppy space a little bit. Yeah, you're a good puppy. Yes, you are. Well, what do good puppy boys like? Hmm. Do they like nose boops? Yes. Okay. Boop 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 boop. Good boy. Good boy. Do they like head pats? Yeah? Here you go, puppy. Oh, note to y'all in chat, I add the sound effects after the fact, so you won't hear sound effects in the live recording. But you'll hear the rest of it. When I edit it, I'm going to add the sound effects for like the petting and stuff like that. Okay. Where was I? Sorry, I meant to say that before I got started, but then I realized that I forgot to. Okay. Do puppy boys like head pats? I think they do. Yeah? Okay, come here. Let me give you some nice head pats. Oh, good boy. Good boy. Oh, and some head pets too. Here you go. Back and forth. My fingers moving through your soft, fluffy fur. Good boy. Good puppy. Oh, you tilted your head, puppy. What could you be asking for? Do you want ear scritches? Oh, okay. Okay. Let me give you some ear scritches right here. There you go, puppy. Oh, that's the spot, isn't it? Yeah? You like that? Right there? Oh, oh, you're getting so floppy, puppy. Here, why don't we go and flop down on the bed? Yep. Come over here. There we go. Hop up on the bed. Good boy. Good puppy. Okay. Now you can be all floppy on the soft bed. And I think I know what puppy boys like when they're feeling all stretched out and cozy and comfy. Do you want belly rubs? Oh, of course you do. There you go, puppy. Some nice belly rubs for a good boy. Good puppy. Just melt into the bed. There you go. Someone's really in puppy space now, aren't you? Yeah? Oh. Can you curl up against my chest so I can hold you and we can spoon for a bit? Yes, yes. You get to be the little spoon puppy. Come here. Let me just wrap my arm around you. There we go. There we go. Oh, you look so cute right now. I mean, you're always very, very cute, but when you get into puppy space and I just get to see you relax and you just look so happy and peaceful, it's always really nice when I have a long, stressful day to get to curl up with you. Yeah, it helps me to relax too when I get to see you being all sleepy. I just get to focus on my puppy. Yeah, it helps me kind of ground myself back in the present moment with you. You don't have any thoughts. Nope. You just have a cute little puppy brain. Head empty. Just puppy. Can we take a couple of deep breaths together, pup? Yeah? Okay. In. Oh, wait. I forgot how I do deep breaths. Oh, yeah. Okay. I like to count whenever I listen to audios and we're like supposed to take a breath together. I feel like I never know like how long I'm supposed to be inhaling or exhaling for. Can we take a couple of deep breaths together, pup? Okay. In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. Thank you, puppy. Oh, now I get to be the one who flops into the bed and kind of melts a little bit. Oh, oh, yeah, I can give you tummy rubs like this. Yeah, as long as I have my arm wrapped around you, I can reach down to your tummy like this. There you go. Good boy. Oh, hearing the happy little noises you make as you wriggle back against me, bringing us even closer together. It's so soothing when I get to cuddle up with you, pup. And I just get to feel how warm you are. Your like calming weight pushed against me. I get to feel your breath. And if I put my hand right here, I can feel your heartbeat. Oh, I love you so much, puppy. I love you so, so much. Oh, I can give you more ear scratches. Let me just reach up and scratch, 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 scratch. There you go. There you go. Good pup. Such a good boy. Oh, whenever I scratch your ears and I feel how soft your fur is, I just want to give them little kisses. Is that okay, puppy? Can I give your ear a little kiss? Okay. Oh my goodness. Making kissing noises is so. Uh. Okay. I'll choose the best one when editing. Oh, thank you, puppy. Are you feeling sleepy at all? I know I am. It's been a long day and it's late, and I would love to fall asleep holding you. Would you be okay with that, puppy? Okay. It's nice. I don't even need, well, I don't need a stuffy because you're my stuffy. I already have a fluffy, cuddly puppy in my arms. Let me just grab the blanket and pull that up over us like that. There we go. All soft and warm. I'm going to go back to giving you tummy rubs now, because I know you get a little energetic and bouncy when I give you ear scritchies. And we can just cuddle up, and I can pet your tummy, and we can fall asleep together. Good boy. Thank you for letting me hold you and pet you. Thank you for being my puppy boy. I really love you. And I'm excited for tomorrow when I get to spend a whole nother day with you. But for now, we just get to sleep. Good night, puppy. Okay. Whew. It got a lot easier. Once I got into it, I was able to find the rhythm that I've had before, which was nice. What did y'all think? As the first live recording that we've done together, I think the beginning was a little bit rough, a little. I think it'll come out okay. But I'm seeing the little party popper emojis. Oh, okay. I saved the recording so I can edit that Puppy Yumi, I'm tired, lol. I feel that. It's one of the things that I like about recording audios is that I try like I can get really in the moment and I kind of like forgot where I was and I could like really strongly picture what this looked like. Um but also it can mean that occasionally I get too into it. So I understand being sleepy. Risa-san loved it. Shiro-chan, that's a heart virtual hug. Thank you. That fun boy fur, lovely. Thank you. Oh, I'm really happy with that. Okay. I always like to take a break if I don't usually record multiple audios in a row. This is like kind of trying a new thing. Usually I record one and then I edit it. But I figured if I was going to be live streaming it, I would want to be live for a little bit longer. So I wanted to record at least two different audios. One second, I need to turn on a light. It's getting dark. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. So the next one that I have up is the Platonic Cuddles for my touch-starved friend. And I think what I was imagining for this, I'm going to talk about it and then I'm going to write my notes. I use like what is it called? It's a steno book, I think. Let me double check. A steno pad? Yeah, it's like a specific type of notebook. Um, that's like a specific size. Um, and it like you have like two columns, and I usually fill up the two columns with like kind of the overarching like where I want it to go, words that I want to use, things like that. But then most of it is improv. Like I want when I write out my notes for an audio, I want to make sure that I have like enough detail so that there's like a scene and like something that you can kind of interact with and have fun with. Um, but also there is like enough improv that it doesn't feel scripted. Um, I'm like my first audios were reading from scripts, and I feel like they're great. The scripts that I chose were scripts that I listened to usually from other people. Um, but I really like my audios a lot more that I do with a bit more improv. Um, so I think what I can try doing, I'm gonna try something. Um, does this? That's not exactly what I wanted. But if I do, um, if I do that, and I do this. Hey, okay, cool. That, oh, that only sent in Truffle Chat and not to YouTube at all? Oh, I thought it would send to both. Okay, well, if I do, oh, golly. Um, 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 um. Oh, I thought that I would have this working. Sorry, okay. What is the button? Okay. Well, theoretically, um, if Truffle worked for anyone, you can have fun emotes in YouTube chat, And I thought it would be fun to like have an emote party while I finish scripting. Um, where is I had a button. Okay, let me try this. Um, hey, okay, that appeared in both places. Cool. I don't like that the like time is showing up on screen, but oh well. Something is working. If you all want to party and chat, I'm gonna talk through finishing up the script, which should take maybe um 5 to 7 minutes, and then we'll be recording. Okay. So I was imagining this as like um you're like hanging out with your best friend or a good friend, and you haven't hung out for a bit, and he's like coming over for uh like a movie night or something like that, and you like start watching the movie, and then like something feels up and you talk about it, and like you reveal that you've been feeling kind of touch starved, and he offers like, hey, I can just like hold you while we watch the movie. um Maybe this is immensely self-serving, because I would love if someone just offered to cuddle me while we were hanging out. But you got to get your inspiration for these from somewhere. So I like have you like I've shown up. We're excited. Um, there are a couple of good audios that I'm like, I often pull inspiration from some of my favorite audios. Um, oh, uh, sorry, my brain just froze there for a second. Um, okay, breathe. Thank you all for being here for the first stream with all of the nerves and the like not fully understanding what's happening. Okay. So we're excited for movie night, and then I want to have like a conversation about like choosing the movie. Um, like maybe we've each like chosen a movie. Um, and like I don't know, I'm picturing it's like a hyper fixation of yours or something like that. Have you chosen your movie? And you have, and like, oh, you've talked so much about that. Thank you, Ree. Oh, I remember you talking about that. Um, and then, ooh, what movie would I bring if I was doing a movie night? I think, I think I would bring the first How to Train Your Dragon movie. It's like my favorite comfort movie. Um, oh, if I had thought about this, I should have set up a microphone so you could hear the pen noises. Um, One of my like least popular audios, which makes sense. It was more for one of the things I like. I sometimes divide audios in my head between like this I think would be popular and this would be like important for me. The like waking up, journaling, and stretching with your boyfriend. Um, I recorded my like I'm doing this with a fountain pen, and I recorded the fountain pen noises, and that made me really happy because I love the sound of a fountain pen writing. Um, Ooh, like a checklist of things that we have, like blankets, snacks. Uh, ooh, now the question that I need to think about is for editing, if I want to include movie noises, usually I like to let the listener like imagine that sort of thing. Because I can sometimes I have like I don't know. Sometimes that can be distracting for me in an audio, especially if I'm like even audios that aren't designed to be sleep aids. I still listen to most of my audios when I'm like tired or overwhelmed or like looking to sleep. So I don't think I will. But I can figure that more out in the edit. Uh, ooh, like I like notice that you don't like seem super excited. Um, and then we have a conversation and you like confide that you've been feeling touch starved, but you're really embarrassed about it. Um, this is like an example of like me projecting emotions onto the listener, but I know that the few times that I have tried asking for this sort of thing, I have been really embarrassed and shy about it. Um, and whenever I'm making an audio, again, I like split it into two, like what do I think that people would want to listen to? And like that's why I asked like the polls that I asked like maybe a year ago at this point. Um, and then there's also like there's something about this for me that's really comforting and therapeutic of like what would I want to hear? Hey, Rafi, that thank you. I really appreciate that. glad you enjoy them. Um, Whoa, okay. So I'm just looking at this and it looks like, okay, no. There is, okay, I thought there was like a multiple minute long lag, and thankfully there is not. Um, okay, so you confide that you're feeling touch starved. And then I'm thinking about like, I don't know, one of the things that is always nerve wracking is, uh, um, like specifically like it feels difficult. Like, I don't know, I'm thinking about like hanging out with like my like guy friends, and like there's something against like being affectionate and like especially physically affectionate. And maybe it's that like I remember reading a Tumblr post about like you should be the like touchy friend that always like asks for hugs and things like that, because other people might want it too, but they're like afraid to say anything, so you can be the one to ask for that. And that's what I'm thinking about right now. um um okay, I'm like halfway down the second column of my notes. This one might end up being a little bit shorter. I try hitting at least 10 minutes, because I know, at least personally, when I listen to audios, like really short ones kind of feel a little bit hard because it like takes a sec to like kind of get into the scene, the headspace. And then if it like ends too soon, it feels like I haven't gotten to like, I don't know, feel whatever feelings I wanted to feel in that audio. Most of mine are meant to feel like cozy and warm and loving. Um, so I try generally for slightly longer audios, but this one might end up slightly shorter. Um, that's so real. I'm the touchy friend that always asks for hugs and stuff. Ugh, I aspire to be that. It's one of, it's very silly. I think this is quite common. I heard someone talk about this in like the audio creation space of like your average audio creator doesn't experience the things that they make audios about. Um, which is very true for me. I'm trying. I've put myself out there occasionally, but I don't know. I find it comforting to make this sort of thing because it lets me almost like practice. Um, that's a little bit embarrassing and maybe a bit silly to say, but it feels nice to like think about the words and to say them. And yeah, yeah. um, okay. I'm almost through the page. Hey, Safiro. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. I'm glad you enjoy them. You just stopped by at the perfect moment. I was finishing writing out my like notes for the Platonic Cuddles for my touch starved friend audio, and I'm about to record it. So if you want to stick around for a recording, you're just in time. And then feel free to correct me if it's Rye, but I think it's I've gotten into makeup nail ASMRs that guys upload. That is such a mood. I watched so much makeup YouTube before I realized that maybe I was a bit fruity. Uh, and I truly didn't uh, understand. Like, I like knew that something was up, but I was just like, oh, I'm just being like a good ally to people who wear makeup that I just want to understand. Um, but yeah. I think we all do not get the affection and hugs we want, hence we listen to the audio roleplay things. Yeah, yes. Yeah. That, yeah. I don't, sometimes I'm like scared to acknowledge like why we're all here, because it feels a little sad sometimes. But also I'm glad that this community exists and listening to audios has really helped me. Um, I found them when I was in probably the hardest time. Uh, and they've been with me as everything has gotten better. Oh, it's Rye, like you said. I was just too sheepish to correct you. Sorry. No, you are totally fine. It's why I asked. Um, I'm always self conscious about that. Uh, Saphira, oh yeah, I'll stick around. I'm glad. Okay. I'm going to open up a new file in my recording software. I think so. We've only been live for about an hour. This might take me 20 minutes to record. I would love to record another audio, and I would love to record something that y'all suggest. So we aren't going to do this yet, but while I'm recording, keep it in the back of your head. What audio would you like to hear? And if you can think of like the sort of like title, like that's usually where I start my like audios where like I talk about like platonic cuddles for my touch star friend, like that sort of like one sentence description. And we'll do like a poll to see what people think, and then we can like kind of workshop it and hear what y'all want to hear, and hopefully like I can make my notes and we can record an audio based on y'all's suggestions. That was like one of the reasons why I wanted to do these live. For like, I don't know, there are a couple like ASMR audio creators who do commissions, but commissions are so expensive, which makes sense because it like takes a lot of time and energy and things like that. But also, I know some people have like some really specific wants that often don't get audios made about them. So yeah, I would love, all of this is to say, I would love to record an audio based on your ideas if you have them. If you don't, that is totally fine. But like in the back of your head, keep it in mind. Uh, Nightmare comfort audio. Ooh, we will come back to this. I'm going to create that new file. And arm my microphone, which is such a wild way to say it, but I'm going to get it ready to record. Okay. Cool. Okay. Um yeah. Okay. I'm ready. Y'all are ready. Or at least I think y'all are ready. I don't know what y'all would need to get ready for. Okay, now I'm sort of now I'm rambling. Okay. Let me switch to recording so y'all know. I'm going to not be looking at chat for the few people who are new. And let's record. Okay. Oh my goodness, wait, I just saw what happened in chat. Sorry, oh my goodness. Whoa. Whoa, I'm so sorry. Rafi, that the bot just banned you, I think, or did something. Wait, what happened? I'm bringing you back. Stop recording, stop recording. That was not, I like had the default, like, I don't know, I'm turning everything off. Y'all are very cool, and I don't need, like, I was scared of, like, I don't know, internet moderation. Okay, wait, can I bring you back? Can you? Okay, you're back. You're back. I am so sorry. You do not deserve a warning. You are being very supportive and kind. You did nothing wrong. That was my bot was misconfigured. You are totally fine. I am so sorry. I've turned all of the like bot stuff off. You do not need to apologize for disturbing the recording when my bot bans you. I don't think it banned you. I think it gave you a warning and deleted messages. But okay, you're back. I'm glad. Let me try this again for the recording. Hey, man, it's so good to see you. Yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it? Yeah, our schedule's just like, I don't know. I've been really busy. You've been really busy. We haven't really had much time to hang out recently. But we have time today for movie night. I'm excited. It's been a while since we've gotten to have a nice movie night together. I've been stuck in my rut of just watching my comfort movies. You know, it's always nice when you get to share your movies because then one, I can understand more of the absolutely inane references that you always make. And also I get to like expand like my idea of what movies can be. Maybe that's a little too dramatic. Yeah. And hey. No. When I talk about your inane comments, it is only positive. But also, you make a lot of references that I don't understand yet. So, what did you bring? Ooh, okay. I remember you mentioning this. You were like really into it, but I don't really know much about it, like spoilers wise. So I don't know. All of the surprises are gonna get me. Yeah, thanks. I'm really, really looking forward to this now. Okay. Oh, what did I bring? Um, so you know how I mentioned that I've just been watching comfort movies. Um, hey, be nice. No, y'all would never be mean. I'm editing that out. You can tell that I have like fake conversations in my head while I'm doing this. Okay. Well, so I brought How to Train Your Dragon. Yeah. I watch it a lot, but I don't think you've. Have I shown it to you yet? Have I like watched it with you? I don't think so. I don't know. I like watching it. It makes me happy, and yeah, who doesn't love Toothless? He's just like a big cat, but a dragon. I would love to have a giant cat that I could fly around with and hang out with, and yeah, I love this movie. Okay. Are we ready? Do we have. Oh, wait, whose movie's going first? Okay. Yeah, you can go first. I like that. Especially, you know that I sometimes get scared when we watch movies later at night. So, a movie that I know very well, ending it on, I'll be able to sleep tonight. Okay. That's like checklist. Do we have everything? We have comfy blankets, we have pillows, you grabbed snacks. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Um, okay. I think that's everything. Are you ready? Hey, what's up? No, it just, I don't know. You don't seem that excited. You seem like preoccupied with something. No, no, no. It's not a burden. We don't need to watch movies. I like having movie night because it lets me hang out with you. Yeah, man. I like hanging out with my friends. Hey, you don't need to be embarrassed. I know it can be hard to open up, especially with your friends, but I'm not going to judge you. I, you know that I've told you some like really vulnerable stuff and you've always been super kind about it. Yeah. You're like, "Oh my goodness." You're like squeezing that pillow so hard it's going to pop. Hey, hey, it's okay. It's okay. Oh, you're feeling touch starved? Hey, hey, that's okay. I know you're blushing really hard. It's okay. I feel touch starved too. It's hard these days. I don't know. I don't feel like I get enough physical touch and personal attention and all that. Would you. Now it's my turn to be a little embarrassed and awkward. Would you want to cuddle? Hey, yeah, it's totally okay for friends to cuddle. You do? Okay. Um, let me let me sit down on the couch and yeah, you could like sit next to me and I could like wrap my arm around you and you could like put your head on my shoulder. Um, you could like put your head in my lap if you wanted to, or you could like you could even sit in my lap. Yeah, I'd be okay with that. What do you want to do? Okay, we can do that. Come here. There you go. Let me adjust a little bit. Yeah, sorry. No, it's always hard the first time with someone because you don't know where all your limbs go and bodies are funny like that. But you're no, no, you aren't hurting me. You're really soft and warm, and this is really nice. Yeah. If I move my arm like this, I can like pull you into me a little bit. Do you like that? Yeah, okay. There we go. It's so, ugh, it's so nice just being like physically close to someone. Yeah, it sucks that like cuddling is seen as such like a, I don't know, like a coupley thing to do. Cause yeah, I, I want to cuddle all my friends, man. This is nice. Oh, I felt that like you just kind of like collapsed a little bit there. Is that okay? Okay, it's you relaxing, not that I did something wrong. Okay. Hey, yeah, I know you've been going through a lot recently, and it makes sense that you'd want some extra affection and some touch and things like that right now. Yeah, you've been doing a really, really good job. Hey, you have. I know it can sometimes be hard to, like, it's easy to be really hard on yourself. And I bet I knew it. I knew it. You don't need to be perfect. No one's perfect. And I know, oh, that's like a saying that so many people say. And I don't know if it means anything anymore, but you're doing your best. And I know you're doing your best because you really care. Yeah, you care about yourself and you care about others and you care about what you do. Yeah, you're doing a great job. And for what it's worth, I'm really proud of you. Yeah, I'm glad that I get to be your friend. Come here. I'm giving you a squeeze now. Squeeze. There you go. Are you still feeling okay? Yeah, I've asked it a lot. I just want to check in. I'm, especially because we haven't done this before. I want to make sure you're comfortable and you're feeling okay. And you can let me know at any time if you want to change something, you want to stop, anything. Yeah. Could I know I always find it really comforting when someone runs their fingers through my hair. Would you be okay if I touched your hair? Yeah? Okay. Here, let me reach over and gently brush my fingers through your hair. There you go. Does that feel okay? I'm not pulling on anything. I'm not hurting you. Okay. Your hair is really soft, man. I am I'm kind of jealous. We need to talk later about what you do with your hair. It's always yeah. I might be a little jealous. Oh? Yeah, what's up? You can ask me something. Oh, yeah. I know. I know that feeling. I can call you a good boy. That's something you probably aren't told enough, are you? Yeah? That you're a good boy? Because you are. You're a good friend and a good boy. And you're so kind and you're a good boy. And you're really thoughtful and a good boy. Yeah. Come here. You look like you need another squeeze. Squeeze! There you go. Yeah. We can just stay like this for a bit. No, we don't. I'd love to cuddle you while watching the movie, but also we can stay here and I can run my fingers through your hair and we can just kind of chat for a bit. And then we can start the movie whenever we're ready. Would you like that? Okay. Okay, so I stopped the recording. I don't know if that's a satisfying ending. I need to sit with this for a second. Because I was thinking about, like, I don't want, like, to be watching the movie in the audio. Like, that doesn't feel right for, like, how I like to structure my audios. But also, I don't know. Generally, my audios have like a nice like ending to them, which partly comes from like most of them end with like sleep, which is very easy to like have an ending. Let me check how I did an audio that was dog food and puppy cuddles, and that was a scripted one. I want to see how that writer ended that script. If y'all have any thoughts in chat as well. Oh, Reddit can be so hard to find things on sometimes. Did I save? I think I put the link in the no. You can't. Fun fact, you can't really put links to like Reddit, like ASMR and script writing communities in YouTube descriptions because YouTube can frequently like, I don't know. There have been people who've told stories about how YouTube messes with things. But I can find the person's. Okay, cool. Their script list. Cool. Oh, maybe you can do what happens after the movie is over. I haven't done like a time skip before. I just noticed that the captions are going over occasionally. Let me see if that makes it better. I'm reading the script right now. Okay, so in that the movie starts. And it mentions muffled TV noises in the script. I think this is where that like came from in my head, where I was like, I don't do that in my audios because I don't believe I did that for this audio that I did. Okay, I'm gonna listen back to where that ended, and I think what it might be is that we start the movie and that's where it ends. Because I don't like time skips. I think they're really useful in certain parts of stories. Like I can think of a couple of audios that have really good time skips in them. But I haven't thought about it enough to I think be able to pull that off for this. Let me, if I set up this, can I make it so that y'all can hear the recording too? Oh, yeah, what's up? Okay, I think that's going to y'all as well. It might be a bit confusing because it's my voice in both. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. Okay, I'm listening to like the last where's that? Wait, what? Like minute maybe? Oh. Yeah. I know. I know that feeling. I can call you a good boy. That's something you probably aren't told enough, are you? Yeah? That you're a good boy? Because you are. You're a good friend and a good boy. And you're so kind, and you're a good boy. And you're really thoughtful and a good boy. Yeah. Come here. You look like you need another squeeze. Squeeze! There you go. Yeah. We can just stay like this for a bit. Okay, I think I'm going to cut it there. And then have us cuddle while watching the movie. Cool. Let me switch back to the recording view. The recording view. If I slur my words at all, the captions get wrong. Oh, okay. In bed. Ready to record. Okay. We don't have to move or go anywhere. No, I would be more than happy to cuddle with you while we watch the movie. Yeah, it would be really nice. I know sometimes I don't have much cuddling experience, but sometimes I get really nervous that I don't have the right thing to say anymore. And it would be nice to just kind of hang out and watch the movie and feel all like safe and cozy and cuddle you. Do you want that? Okay. I'm going to give you one more squeeze. And then, do you want me to keep running my fingers through your hair while we watch the movie? Okay. I can do that. Here, let me reach and grab the remote. Nope, you don't need to move. There we go. And I'm going to hit play. Cool. I know I don't say this enough, but I really love you. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now, before I get too embarrassed, I'm going to start the movie. Thanks. Okay. Again, could be better, could be worse. I think this one takes. I remember people at the beginning of the stream were talking about like if this was a reverse comfort, and it's not, but it gives like a lot more like vulnerable, awkward vibes, which I think is coming from like the way that I see this sort of happening. And I don't know. I have needed to practice saying I love you to my friends, but I think that I'm okay with that. I think that's how I'm going to end it. Oh, that's the difficult part with this is that I don't know. I have so much respect for the people who write and use scripts because their audios like have this like level of perfection to them. But also I've released every audio I've recorded except for one. And it was the third ever audio I recorded. No, was it? It was either the second or the third. And it was a script that I wrote myself. And I didn't release it just because it didn't feel natural. And I still have it, and I might release it eventually, just as kind of a like, this is like one of the first audios that I ever made. But I learned that I like doing a full script. If it is me scripting it, I don't have the writing ability to make it sound super natural. So I need to lean a bit more on improv. Luna D Rain, I'm loving it either way. Okay, I'm glad. At least one person likes it, and that is enough. That is, I have like a few things when I make audios, and one is I try to not pay too much attention to like YouTube views and things like that. It's kind of hard because it's obviously cool to see like the channel grow and get views and things like that. But I want to remember that I'm making these audios for like two people, and one of those people is me, because I do find it like really like therapeutic to record these, and just kind of like to sit with my own emotions and to do like this is like a form of self-care, and also as a like I want to make one person like I want to make one person's like day better for one person to enjoy the audio. That was my goal when I started the channel of like if one person enjoys this, then it will be worth doing. So if I can remind myself, one person, I think this will be okay. I love your voice a lot, so I'm just super happy to hear it. I'm glad. It makes, I don't know, it warms my heart that people have liked the stuff that I've made so much. And I've noticed a lot of my favorite, like M for M audio creators have kind of like either stopped posting or like disappeared off the platform. And there are a few who've gotten into controversies, which I don't want to ever get into, but like, yeah, it's rough. And it is wild to think that I am now like one of those, like, I don't know, I have a couple audio creators that I will like go to their channel and like refresh the page every like, I don't know, every week, every couple days to like see like, hey, have you released anything new? And at one point, one of my favorite audio creators of all time, Thomas J. ASMR, subscribed to this channel, and it was so wild to be like, wait, but I love your audios. Wait, and you subscribed to me? So yeah, I don't know. That was a little bit of a ramble. I am one person that you made enjoy their life a lot more. Hey, I'm really glad to hear that. And I hope this might be a little bit silly, but I hope that someday we all have like this sort of affection in real life with like, I don't know. Yeah. And I hope that there's a day where we don't need to listen to audios the same way. I hope that for myself, and I hope that for all of you. Whoa, you got to talk to Thomas? Like on the internet? Or like I'm envisioning like I don't remember what any of the like YouTuber or like TwitchCon or whatever. VidCon, I think it was. I'm imagining him going to like VidCon. That's really cool. Rye, I was just happy you acknowledged me. I'm glad you came to my live stream. It's a silly thing to think, but I'm going to be listening to these for a few years. Oh, I know that I like Thomas J is like the best example of, I think my, like, I found his audios like really early on when I was like finding all of this stuff. And that was when he was still active, and like I still listen to them today. So I know that I have listened to certain audios for literal years at this point. Yeah, it's one of the things I haven't like talked about this much because I don't know. I don't want this isn't like a job, this is like a fun thing that I do, and I don't want it to be too parasocial. This live streaming, we'll see. It might go there. But yeah, my like main goal is that I'm not going to take these down. Like anything that I post with the idea that like it'll stay up for a while because it could be really meaningful to someone. Just in YouTube comments, but I was hyped regardless. Hey, that's very hype. Oh, but like I don't want to ever take my videos down. And I don't hold that same standard to live streams because they're live and like things can go wrong and stuff like that. But all of my videos, whenever it goes up, I want it to stay up. And I actually like have been planning on like where can I have them up other than YouTube so that if YouTube takes it down or if something happens with the channel, like people can still have them. And I want to make sure that people can like download them and things like that. Yeah, I don't know. Again, this isn't like a job. It's a hobby. And I'm not like being a YouTuber, so to speak. Okay. So I'm now going to like check in with myself and my energy level. Would we have, or do I have the energy? Do I have the ability right now to like brainstorm and record a third audio with y'all? If y'all want to try it, I want to try it, and we'll see where it goes. I might not be able to finish it. And apologies if that happens. I hope you would understand. Because this does, like, I don't know, it takes a lot of emotional energy to like get into the headspace for these. But I'm going to turn to a new page in my notebook and let's talk about an audio that y'all would like to hear. Lunity 3, yes. So we've recorded 2. We've recorded Spooning and Holding My Good Puppy Boy, and that was just Platonic Cuddles for My Touch-Starved Friend. And then I'd love to record one more that is an idea that y'all have that you can drop in chat. And I can't guarantee that I will be willing or able to do every idea that you have. There are some, like, I don't know, my channel vibe isn't really set up for like yandere audios or anything like that. That's not kind of my vibe. But I would love to work with something that y'all have. You're a YouTuber. What do you mean, boy? You definitely have the ability to be full-time. I've thought about that. I've thought about that a lot. And it's one of the things that I'm trying to like deliberately choose not to right now. Because I have a lot of ideas of what that could look like and how that could be really good. But also, I feel like everyone that I've seen try and go full-time burns out. Yeah, I can't think of a single safe for work creator who has like gotten a large Patreon following and things like that and is not then like disappeared. There are a couple people in like the not safe for work space who are like doing this full time and things like that. And I'm mainly biased towards like the M for M space because that's where I've like listened to the most stuff and know the most creators. I'm sure it exists, but I guess I'm just very nervous about, I don't think that would be good for me. And I think that I want the ability to like, I don't want to feel beholden to anything. I want all of the audios that I create to come from a place of like, I really want this thing to exist in the world. All that being said, we have like 12 people here, it looks like. Do you have ideas for audios? I totally understand if you don't, but if you do, feel free to drop them in chat and we can talk about it, even if it is super vague. I know at one point, I think it was Rafi, said Nightmare Comfort, which I would love to do. I'm going to look back through my ideas to see if I have any Nightmare Comfort ones in here. Thomas J's Puppy Nightmare Comfort, such a good audio. Such a good audio. I think it was his first puppy video that he did. God. Wow, it's so weird that I like know that, but also I've been listening to it for years. Hey. I'm like flipping through my like notebook here, and roommate platonic cuddling was a blank page that I had to do later, and we just did it. Oh wait, no, that was roommate platonic cuddling. I think it is close enough that I'm okay having ripped out that page. Ooh, thank you, Josh. Using Kitten as a pet name for M, it's hard to find it compared to Puppy IMO. That is a big mood. Yes, I know Bunny and Kitten are both ones that are very popular, but definitely not as popular as Puppy. So we have 2 ideas right now. Oh, I can figure out maybe some way in the future of like having them up on screen, but I don't think that that's worth it right now. Nightmare Comfort and Kitten pet name. Still flipping through all my ideas. I like had a day where I just like sat down and was like, what are all the ideas I ever think could be really good? Oh, some of these are really good. Okay. Cool. I've gone through my ideas. We've had 2 ideas in chat. Kitten pet name and nightmare comfort. Let's see if I can... Okay, theoretically, I think there should be a poll in YouTube that you can choose. Which would you rather we make right now? A nightmare comfort audio or the M for M kitten audio? We have like 12 people in chat right now. Hopefully y'all feel comfortable voting on this. I'm writing down both ideas, so I will have them. I've gotten the comment about Kitten as well before. I'm going to let it run for a bit. Please, y'all, if you're here in chat, please vote so I know. Josh, as long as you're here, I'm going to ask you a question. When you think of a kitten audio, do you want or like anything specific in the way that it's referred to? I know I'm thinking about like Sundew ASMR. One of the, if not the like greatest, like most prolific M for M creator who is now no longer posting. The like first person in my like recommended section. River does them sometimes as well, but nobody else seems to make them. River's back catalog of pet stuff is mostly kitten, but also River's back catalog is very different from their current stuff with like the sort of tone. I don't know if they ever talked about it explicitly, but there's like a big tone shift between their like older stuff, which is very like kissing and like relationship heavy, and their newer stuff, which is a lot more like gentle. Sundew is awesome. Yeah, I think everyone loves Sundew. I miss Sundew. I followed both of his channels. Yeah, he was one of the people who like first exposed me to like this whole scene. At one point, one of my like IRL friends like posted a screenshot of a tweet of his, and I was like, wait a sec, wait, I know this person, and it was very funny that we like connected over both following the same like ASMR artist, it was very silly. When I think about River's kitten audios, they usually don't lean too hard into like the cat aspect. I'm thinking about, I'm forgetting who, I'm pretty certain I found you from Sundew. That makes sense. YouTube recommendations are a wild thing. When I think about River's like kitten audios, they usually, whoa, a big swing at the end here. All of a sudden, like it's to kitten audios. We had Nightmare was in a lead for a really long time, and now suddenly we have like 5 more votes for kitten audios. I'm going to give it a little bit longer then, because I wasn't expecting it to change that much. I usually like boyfriend or comfort with pet names. I'm not a fan of Neko as opposed to just pet names personally. Very valid. I personally have such a soft spot for Neko. I have like a, I'm not going to go into it too much because it gets maybe a little bit more personal than I want to share, but I have like a tier list of different headspaces that I have of like how deep into like escaping all of the like stressful like everyday thoughts. Yeah. Okay. Um Usual boyfriend or comfort with pet names. That is, I'm glad you mentioned River because that gives me like a touchstone. Because when River does Kitten audios, and feel free anyone else in chat to talk about what you like with Kitten audios if you do listen to Kitten audios. Because I believe I'm going to end the poll now. Yeah, okay. That is end poll. Cool. Kitten audios won there. So we're gonna do an M for M Kitten audio, and River, like, it's very just like generic pet play audio using the like kitten like pet name. Hi Genshin Impact 5678. Genshin and the ASMR like communities seem to have a very large overlap, which is very funny to me. I am not personally a Genshin player. I've tried it, and it was not something I could get into. But that is beside the point. We have one person. Oh wait, okay, no, it's multiple people. Sorry. Rye mentioned. I keep coming back to that kitten warming video you posted a while ago. River does them. So Rye talked about River audios. Josh talked about usual boyfriend or comfort with pet names. If anyone else wants to share their thoughts. I thought about, so this is one of the things I thought about of like that I do this like prep with like paper and a pen, and I was thinking about like setting up a camera for like my hands because I know some like traditional like VTubers do that. But I was just so scared that I would like knock it over or something. So I wanted for like this first stream, there's like no way for me to share a camera. There's no way for me to share my screen. Like very little can go wrong on this stream. But yeah, no, there, I think that there's so many VTubers who I have not, I really struggle sometimes with like VTubers because it just like, there's so much huge personality stuff behind it, but I think it is a very fascinating like side of live streaming, and I would love to do that sort of thing. That's a passing thought. I'm in school, I work, I have enough on my plate as it is. Josh, do you like role plays like fantasy or butler, that kind of stuff? I occasionally like some fantasy role plays. I have not. I think I might have seen a butler role play or two, but I don't know much about that genre. Um, yeah, I don't. You can tell based on what I've released so far. Like generally, the genres that I stay within are fairly like classic boyfriend like comfort plus like some like light headspace stuff. And I don't really stray outside of that. I'm interested in doing something like that in the future, but I think that gets into like it's slightly harder to like script that because I don't know if I'd be able to improv a fantasy audio very well. Rye, would you be comfortable doing period comfort audios? I don't think I've seen any from you, and they're severely lacking from an M for M for A creators, but only if you're comfortable, no pressure. I am more than comfortable doing that. I just don't especially know what that would be or what to say. If you want to link me a few that you like, Rye, or anyone, um, in either chat, I think you can send links in chat, or in like the comments of like this live stream or the post that I did in the community page or something like that, so I can listen to a few. Because that's like the things that I've released so far are all things that I listen to. So I know what I like and I can kind of make it for myself. And I would love to create more audios that aren't things that I listen to, like Josh, what you were talking about, and what Rye you were talking about. but it can sometimes like it's a little bit harder. So it's one of the reasons why I wanted to do like try recording on a live stream with y'all, uh, because then I could ask these questions, I could get advice, and I could make sure that what I'm creating is what people are looking for. Because I think there's also a possibility for hurt and harm there. Um, Not like severe hurt or harm. It is like a role play audio on the internet, but also I know I've read the comments on a few videos that have like missed from other creators that people haven't really liked the tone of, and I don't know. Maybe I'm just a bit scared. Also, no pressure. I asked for y'all to send me things. If you feel comfortable with that, there is no pressure. You do not have to. Uh, Rain, Lunity Rain, would you, if I shorten your username, would you rather Lunity or Rain? Have you thought about cross-dressing slash femboy comfort ones? Um, I haven't really. I know that River does those. Um, yeah, I'm not opposed to it. I've only seen like one of those from. Definitely check out River VA. Um, River, I think, just recently released one as well. Let me check their pronouns really quickly. It's wild. Yeah, 2 weeks ago, River released one. And 1 month ago. And 2 months ago. Yeah, okay. I'm going to drop River's channel in chat. Okay, yeah, River is the main one I can remember. For those of you who have not seen this before, I'm going to put River VA's YouTube channel in chat. Sorry, River, if you don't want me sharing this, but I can't imagine why you wouldn't. River is an iconic and amazing ASM artist that does a lot of M for M, M for A stuff. Okay. Just Luna. Okay. Cool. I think. Great. That's given me some good information, so I can get to scripting, and I'll talk through it and ask some questions as well, and we'll figure it out together. One of the things I realized as we're talking about all of these creators, it's like very fun talking about all of this, especially because I obviously, like, maybe not obviously, but I'm generally not talking about people or talking with people IRL about all of this. So it's kind of fun to talk with y'all and be like, oh yeah, we all know like Sundew and River and things like that, and we have these like same touchstones. They're always so nice. They are. River is like, there are a few like basically in the channel section that I have of like recommending channels. Those are like, some of them are just like I really like these audios, and some of them like River are like, wow, you are like one of the people that has like inspired me of like how I think about this and what I do, because River has done a really good job of like, I don't know, whenever I see people talking about their audios, do you, okay, I'm going to use he, they for River, because it doesn't look like there are any pronouns listed on the YouTube page. So I'm going to use they as like a gender neutral pronoun for everyone, and he, because I believe, yeah, he tags his audios with M4. Yeah, it's pretty nice to talk to people about ASMR, especially when it's you of all people. Hey, that's very sweet, Luna. Oh, but I just like had this wild thought of like, wait a sec, I'm now like one of the people doing this, and I could like, do I want to say this live? The idea of doing a collab seems very fun, and I don't know how that would work. And it's not very common, especially in the safe for work space. But it just hit me like, oh, that is a thing that could be possible. Okay, I've done some rambling now. Let's get back on to topic. As hearing my name, that's one of the reasons why I wanted to do these. I talked about this at the very beginning. I don't know if you were here, Luna. Then it's like, one of the wonderful things about audios is that they're like so generic, um, that like I explored so much of my gender identity through the ASMR audio space. And I like had different playlists of like, here like very femme leaning, here very mask leaning, here like neutral. And like it took me like some time to figure out how I wanted to be seen. And this is how, or one of the ways that I figured that out. I also had some very supportive friends. Um, but yeah, I also, it can be nice to like, I don't know, be acknowledged, as opposed to just like these generic. Sometimes it hits me really hard that like I don't know and will never know, like Sundew, no longer active, I think, on any social media platform. I will never like interact with Sundew. And there's a part of me that's like, well, that's a good thing, because audio's like the ASMR artist doesn't know the listener, and it can get like parasocial really quickly. And I think it's healthy to like be aware of that, but also it's hard sometimes. River VA made me understand I was a femboy. That is very wholesome and very cool. Um, yeah, that's wonderful. Ugh, I don't. There's a quote from the Star Wars prequels that is Obi-Wan Kenobi saying to Anakin, "I'm not brave enough for politics." And in this moment, I feel like I'm not brave enough for gender. Genshin Impact, I have a question. Feel free to ask it. Okay. I can see we're losing people, and I need to try consciously ignoring that, because that isn't like a metric for like, I think it is a good stream regardless of how many people are here. But anyway, ASMR is so comforting to me. General kind and role plays. It's nice to talk about it because people IRL for me don't watch. Yeah, no, I really get that. And it feels, I don't know, I feel a little bit, I've talked to a couple of people, like the people that I'm closest with, that I can like, I have like maybe 2 or 3 people that I'm really, really close with that I've like talked to about this, and they know that like I make audios, and they know like how much this means to me. And that felt really nice to like share that with someone, but also like they don't listen, they don't understand. Da, da. Luna, I would always dream of one of my fave ASMR saying my name, so it's really cool to me. This is, so another thing that I was thinking about was a few creators have done commissions, but again, they're always very expensive. And whenever you're trying to do something online, it's difficult because everyone's in such different like positions that I don't ever want to do like expensive paid commissions. So I figured that this would be a way to have people get some more like personal content, without needing to deal with any of that, because that can get really complicated. And I'm not opposed to doing it eventually, but it takes a lot of thought to do it in a way that feels like fair and equitable, and like, I don't know how much that applies when you're selling something. But anyway, I'm getting distracted again. You can tell that I think about this a lot. Oh, I tried to directly link it, but it wouldn't work. Nevelis ASMR, his period audios are the best of the best. Okay, cool. I have listened to his stuff. I haven't in a while. I will look into that. Thank you. Genshin, are girls allowed to watch ASMRs for boys, like the ones where the title you say good puppy boy and stuff like that? Yeah, of course. I've seen, there was a comment thread that happened on one of my videos that I try not to engage too much in comments, because I was doing that a lot when I started, but I realized that it like took a lot out of me. That someone got mad at someone else for like being a girl on the channel or whatever. And I don't know if anyone actually set up Truffle, but I have pronoun options for everyone, because everyone is allowed to watch these and listen to these. I listened to M for F audios while I was like figuring out my gender stuff. And I still have a couple of M for F audios that are like in the playlists in places, because regardless of the gender, it's comforting to me. I think people get really touchy about it, with M for M spaces, because there have been a couple of creators who have like, left is like the wrong word, but they've like changed what they do because there are more M for F listeners. And if you are like trying to be like professional and make a lot of money from it, like there's this feeling that I've heard repeated a couple of times in the M for M space that there are like very few M for M audios and M for M creators. So there's like some touchiness there, but that touchiness I think is, or it should be at least, disconnected from the people who are listening themselves. Like I wish there were more M for M creators out there, and also anyone can listen to this. Like, yeah. I used to listen to a lot of M for F audios. So yeah, because I just couldn't find ones that I liked for M for M. That is such a mood. That is such a mood. Oh my goodness. Okay. Cool. That's been some good rambling. Oh my goodness, we've been live for an hour and 50 minutes now. This has been wonderful. I'm like starting to get tired, so I want to like focus down on the Kitten audio so I can get that before calling it a night. Oh no. Sorry, me saying oh no and then going quiet is ominous. I just realized that I have oh god, this is like a fucking cliche. Oh, I just swore. Oh, I've been trying not to swear. Alas, it is a cliche for people on the internet to forget to take care of themselves. And I've had a really busy day with like, I worked today and I also was setting up for this, and I have eaten very little. And I'm realizing that's part of why I'm tired. But I think I can get one more audio and then I will go eat something. The reason I asked is I prefer being called good boy and stuff, even though I'm a girl, and I'm gender fluid though, so maybe that's why. Hey, you can be a girl and prefer being called good boy, and you can be a boy and prefer being called good girl, and like that, cool. That's like the beautiful thing about gender and being human, is that it's like messy and doesn't fit into boxes very well. One, thank you for sharing that, Genshin, because I don't know if you were the person in that comment chain, but I know that that can sometimes be hard to talk about. But yeah, you're very like welcome in this space, and I'm glad that you enjoy these audios. So relatable. I haven't eaten today as well. It's almost 7 p.m. too. Oh, Luna, that we really should eat. This is where I need someone to tell me to eat. Where are my ASMR content creators to tell me that? Okay. I'm going to drink some water. Do I have water in my water bottle? I do. Oh, goodness. I was just drinking water, and I don't know if there were swallowing sounds. Apologies if there were swallowing sounds. I posted the direct link in the community tab. Thank you, Ray. Rye. Your voice is just comforting, and I trust you. I appreciate that. I'm glad that my voice is comforting, and I understand what you mean by that. I trust you, but I do want to give a disclaimer of like, I don't know any of y'all. You don't really know me. Like, I get trust in this case of like, you have trusted me that I'm going to like hold space for you to say that and to be vulnerable without belittling you, without making you uncomfortable, that sort of thing. But also like, I feel this a lot with ASMR, like this space. It gets so easy to like feel like the artists really know you. And it's one of the reasons I had like a long gap. And this was one of the things that I really was thinking about of like, do I want to be a part of this? Because some of the comments were people like really acting as if they knew me. And I understand why. I really do. I've been there. And I think what I've like come to as like the way that I sit with this right now is that people are going to do that. And that is like a natural part of a lot of people, I think, who listen to these are lonely. A lot of them, I maybe I can only speak for myself. I came to audios because I was lonely and traumatized, and I didn't have a whole lot of space with people who cared about me. So I know that people are probably coming to these audios from that same space. And I want to make sure I hold space for that. And that includes people like being parasocial with creators and really like, there was a time in my life where I heard ASM artists' voices more than I heard like my friends. And that was like not a great time. I guess what I'm trying to say is I appreciate y'all saying that you trust me. And I want to say that, like, you don't know me, I don't know you. And also, it's okay that you feel that way, and I can't change that, and I'm not going to like belittle you or be mad at you for that. And yeah, I think that's part of the reason why I don't want to do this like full time, or like I don't want to like I don't like have a huge social media presence or anything like that, because I think it's important to me that I like create these audios for people. Loud car on the road nearby. I create these audios and that is it. Like, I don't want to be too personal. I don't want to reveal too much about myself. I want to kind of be like a line drawing of a face that you can project like who you need me to be onto, so that you can like, I think of ASMR audios as a form of self-care. Okay. I want to clarify that, and then I need to, I'm getting off into the weeds. I think of it as a form of self-care because even in my lowest moments, I knew that it was me who was imagining like getting care, that I was using them like audios as sort of like almost writing prompts of like, what would it look like if someone loved me? What would it sound like if someone loved me? What are the words that people use to express care? Okay. Luna, I'm gonna make some ramen. Do you want some? I'm glad you're making food. I'm very proud of you. I'm going to either make some ramen or mac and cheese after this. I appreciate the offer. Luna, very lonely. Yeah, that's very, very common. And I've heard your voice more today than anyone else IRL. I've spent more time streaming today than I have like interacting with other people. The way that my like schedule worked out today. And Genshin, I have a request for a vid type. Feel free to drop it in chat. Okay. Oh, kitten pet name audio. I think I'm actually going to quickly look at the puppy ones that I've done. And one of the things that I both like appreciate and also kind of dislike is I understand that creators often want to create new videos every time. And I understand that. I think I posted this in the description of my cuddling and petting a sleepy puppy video about a month ago. That like I wanted to remind myself that I can create a couple of like audios that are sort of on the same vein, because people will still like that. I don't need to like come up with something new every time. And one of the things that makes me sad is that there are times when I'm looking for kitten audios myself, and there are a lot of puppy audios, but the people who made puppy audios and occasionally make a kitten audio, they can be very different. So I'm trying to think of like, what is a puppy audio that I can like take from and convert into a more kitten oriented audio, but still keep some of the same vibes. I think the best example of that is Figfug ASMR. FIGFUG. There we go. That got it right. They've done some really good, like some of their early audios were like kitten, puppy, like same script, just like words flipped. And that was nice to be able to hear and think about like, how do I feel with these different headspaces and these different pet names? And like, how does this make me feel? Okay. I'm in that right now. It sucks. ASMR music and working out are so important to my mental health. Hey, I'm glad it sounds like you have a couple of different things that you're using to take care of yourself. One of the reasons I'm streaming and trying to get back into this is my I go to therapy. I highly recommend finding a therapist that you trust, that works well with you, and all of that. It's a process and it's hard. I'm on my like third or fourth therapist at this point. But I really love my current therapist. And we talked about like chasing the dopamine, because I hit a rough spot about a week ago and have been pretty depressed lately. And I realized that this is a thing that brings me a lot of joy. So I wanted to like chase the dopamine doing this. all of this is to say, Rye, is I'm glad that you have things that you are doing that add to your mental health. I'm also writing down eating support video, Rye. I listened to some of those JSMR ones. That was why I created or read from the script for dog food and puppy cuddles, because those sort of videos are important to me, but I don't know, they feel a little bit difficult. And then Genshin. Could you try doing Little Space? I've watched all the ones I can. I don't have any more to watch. And you're one of my favorite ASMR people, and I would like it if you could make one or two, no pressure. 1 month ago, roommate, caregiver, cuddles, and nap time is an Adri audio Genshin. That is the most recent audio that I posted. I like, yeah, it's a very common genre in terms of like a lot of artists have released it, but it's not very common in terms of the number of audios. So it is a thing that I've like looked into. I have a couple of ideas for. It's a little bit hard because it's such like a vulnerable headspace. That is the ones where I've seen the most where people are like disappointed with how an audio has gone. So I've been trying to like make sure I learn. But yes, Genshin, that is a thing that I am thinking about, and I plan on doing more in the future. I can't promise anything. I can't promise that I will be active forever. Uh, I just can't. I'm not doing this professionally. This is a hobby, but that is a thing that I'm thinking about. Okay. Genshin, I've seen all your vids too. Yeah. Okay. I assumed as much given that you were here on the live stream, but okay. Eating support. There was one other thing. I forget things a lot, so I forgot you made one. Sorry, you do not need to apologize for that. It would be wild if y'all knew my audio catalog as well as I did, because I have spent hours and hours making each one. Okay. I actually, in this journal that I'm writing in, I have a couple of Little Space audio ideas. Okay, cool. Eating support. Okay, just scrolling back through chat to see if I've missed anything. Okay, cool. Josh, I don't know if you're still here. I'm going to start talking about scripting a Kitten audio. Feel free, y'all, to add thoughts or ideas as to what, like, I kind of try doing like a beginning, middle, end. Usually the middle is fairly like improv oriented, of like that's when we're like cuddling or playing or like your scritches, all that sort of jazz. But if you have an idea for what you want it to be, let me know. Looking at my audio list. So I didn't have any pets growing up, but some of my roommates have had pets. And I had a moment where one of my roommates has a wonderful cat that I love so much. And when I was first trying to understand what a cat was, I realized like, oh my goodness, this car, like, or this cat, I said car, this cat, she's like up so late and she's so small. And I forgot that cats don't like sleep on like a human like schedule. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to go with here. With the idea of, one sec, brain. Okay. So for the recording of this, I'm going to put a blur filter over the chat in the lower left-hand corner, and I'm no longer going to keep chat on screen. Gonna get rid of that. The thing that hit me is in YouTube analytics, one of the things I've frequently checked is like how many of my listeners are minors. And I'm going to double check the stats here. But YouTube tells me that only 8.8% are. And I haven't like age restricted videos or anything like that. Because I know that when I was a minor, that would never stop me. It would just make it harder for people to like listen to things while logged out and stuff like that. But I am sorry, Genshin, this is not your fault. But I am uncomfortable a little bit with like interacting with minors because I'm in my 20s. And I'm not in a place where I can be like there are like two things that are going through my head here. One is that so frequently internet content creators are so shitty to minors in so many ways. And that's like flashing through my head. I don't think that's, I have faith in myself that I'm going to be as gentle and careful and kind as I can. But also, I'm not that young. Sorry. Okay. Great. Sorry. It was when you mentioned your mom, that I like didn't know. Okay, cool. She's just really strict. I totally understand. My parents were incredibly, incredibly, incredibly strict. Oh goodness. Oh, I'm having childhood moments. Okay. Okay. I guess what I'm just gonna say is I generally, I don't think there are any effective ways of like blocking minors if there are minors listening to this stream. I'm just going to make it general. I don't really feel comfortable with that much interaction there, and it's one of the reasons why I kind of stopped interacting as much in comments and things like that. Genshin, you're totally fine. You don't need to explain. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna say generally that makes me uncomfortable to the recording and to if there are any minors listening to this. I can't stop you from listening to my audios, but I would, if you are okay with it, ask you to not like comment and to not interact. I know that do not interacts is no one really follows this. Anyway, I need to get back on topic here. We are trying to create a kitten pet name audio. And I'm going to look away from chat for a little bit while I think about this. I want to start with Lunity, good thing I'm 18. There you go. Again, YouTube is telling me that majority of my audience is. And I don't know if that's yeah, Rye. Yeah, I didn't want to say it out loud because I didn't want to like bring that negative energy into the room. But that specific content creator used to be on my recommended list, and is no longer. And that is, yeah. Oh, Josh, great. This is delayed reply. Oh my goodness. It is not delayed at all because we are still talking about this. I forget if you do kisses, but I love those and running fingers through hair and stuff. I just don't like actual cat kind of things, but others do. This is kind of delayed reply. Yeah. So I think when I do puppy stuff, usually I just treat it like a pet name. I'm not like, there are a couple that I've done with a collar, but I'm not like, here's a ball, let's go fetch, which I'm not against that. I think those audios have a place and I have thought about those audios before, but I think that's where I'm going to take this to. Where I'm probably going to talk about like your ears, and that sort of thing. But I don't think I'm going to mention any like specific. The thing that I just remember is, it was Sundu. Sundu's kitten audio. I didn't like it so much because it was like the sort of like bratty cat like trope of like that you were taking up the whole bed and things like that, which is like very funny cat memes. But also like, hey Sundu, like I just wanted to be like called Kitten and cuddled. So yeah, thank you, Josh. Genshin, is it okay if I call you sir? Um, Thank you for asking that, actually. I think I would prefer if you didn't. Um, I think like titles gets into kind of that like very parasocial sort of thing where like I don't know you, Genshin, as a person. Um, and you don't know me as a person. So I appreciate you asking. I don't think so. That was one of the things people would say stuff like that in comments, and I'm not going to get mad at that person. I understand where that's coming from, but also it's not a thing that I'm super comfortable with. Again, thank you for asking. I just want to be polite. That is the other thing. There is like across different cultures, in at least the part of the US where I am, sir is not like used in general parlance as like a respect thing as much as it is like a like title that is given in specific types of relationships. Rye, you do not need to apologize for saying something. I appreciate someone else bringing it up. Like I was afraid to bring it up because I didn't want to like if people didn't know, I didn't want to like ruin people's like vibe. But you are totally valid bringing it up, and I appreciate hearing that because that was, yeah, that really hurt when that happened. Which is kind of embarrassing because it is a person on the internet who I didn't know. This is why I keep like repeating, like, you don't know me, I don't know you, I didn't know this person. And also, wow. Yeah. Whoa. Okay, cool. So going back, I've said this like 10 times now to the Kitten audio. I think I want to start with like it being really late and like basically what is a small little kitten like you doing up so late? Like, come here, let me like scoop you up, take you to bed. Like that sort of audio. When I think of like a kitten headspace, that's like a puppy headspace in my head is usually like, oh goodness, I don't know if I can describe the difference because there isn't like a huge one. But yeah, that when I think kitten, that's what I think. Okay. Ooh, wait, can I? Rye, I appreciate you redacting the comment. You did not have to, but I appreciate that. I'm going to see if I can make a quick change to something. I realize that while I'm writing, the stream is just like dead quiet. So I have that audio file of me writing, and I'm going to see. Can y'all still hear me? YouTube's giving me like big warnings of like stuff is going wrong. Okay. Hopefully it's a little bit better now. Let me see, is there anything I can change? There might be something I can change for the future, but I don't think if I change that in the middle of the screen, I'm going to change something. I might disconnect for a second. I'm not ending the stream. Oh, okay. It looks like it's coming back. Hey, okay. It looks like my internet's back. That was like a sec where it was down, but it should be back and better now. I turned off a thing that was running in the background that might have been taking up internet bandwidth. Okay. There's like always a delay between me and chat, but hopefully it looks like all of my like little lights that show me how it's going are green. Rye, it affected me so bad. I was so into Little Space at the time, and he was my favorite creative for You're Not Alone. That, yeah. Yep. It hurt. Yeah. And again, there are no like other creators who are creating the type of videos that he was. Yeah. Okay. I cannot dwell on that too much. Okay. It seems like I'm back. Everything looks fine to me. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's what I was working on. I was going to get the writing sounds in the background. Also, where did Sundu go? They just stopped, which is totally within their right. Okay, cool. I want to make sure that I think that Sundu, like, I'm not. One sec, editing audio. Okay. It's not going to be like a perfect loop or anything, but Sundu just like left and stopped updating stuff, and I think that's fine. I think that no person can create stuff forever, and I think that like Sundu and Thomas and like these people who've just left, but like they left on good terms, they didn't hurt anyone, and their audios are still up for people to appreciate. Like, I think that that's great, and that's the best that they can do. And if and when eventually I leave, that's, I don't know. I think I might try, if I know that I'm going to leave, make an announcement so people know, so people aren't like waiting for me to come back. But again, I always want the audios to stay up. Okay. Okay, let me render that. I know Sundu had talked about being shadow banned, so that was, I think, their old channel. I think they got a new channel and it wasn't. I was not like super active when they left, so maybe they were shadow banned again. But I also know that they had theoretically an active Patreon, that I don't think they ever did like a goodbye message or anything like that. I think they just kind of like, they reached a point where they were done. Okay, let me see if I can add. Oh, I don't know if you feel comfortable with kissing or mouth sounds, but I thought I should ask. I do. I'm not like the kisses that I've done so far have been more like a very like a gentle like mwah sort of kiss rather than like really intense mouth sounds, and that's kind of where I'm comfortable right now. Especially with like YouTube guidelines and stuff like that. I'm still aware of those. I've stayed within the bounds for all of them except for there was one video where I needed to like change something because I was like stretching in the audio and YouTube was like, we don't know about that. But yeah, that is a good question, Josh. Okay. Theoretically, there should be pen noises now on stream. I like the gentle kisses, they're innocent to me. That's exactly the vibe that I'm going for. I want to make sure that if people are in like a vulnerable headspace, that they are innocent kisses that they feel comfortable with. Okay, I think that there should be pen noises happening in the background. Let me know if anything becomes unlistenable because I cannot hear them the way my like headphones are set up, but that should show that like I am actively writing. Okay. Um, yeah, captions have just been oh, okay. Sometimes they disappear and sometimes they're back. Okay. Really late. Yes, I can hear very quiet pen noises. Okay. They are going to be quiet. I'm not like bass boosting the volume or anything. Oh, I understand what just happened. Okay. The writing sounds are very comfortable. Don't worry. They are going to be probably very, very quiet. I forgot that when I did the edit for the audio that these were in, I did need to boost the volume. I forgot to do that. Can I change that here? I can a little bit. Okay, I'm going to boost the volume a little bit. Cool. That should be slightly louder. Bass boosted pen noises ASMR. That is, it was very funny. There was like a trend for a little bit where creators were creating like meme ASMRs, which I find very funny. And also, it was not something that I wanted to do because I see, like, I don't post like update videos and things like that. My idea is that if I post something to the channel, I want it to be of like the same general quality as the rest of the ASMRs. Do you listen to traditional ASMR too? I do not. I only listen to roleplay stuff. The like ASMR like word is just like the like what this is called to me. I don't listen to like the like trigger based ASMR, so to speak. I like old fashioned quill noises. So this is actually the sound of the pen that I'm currently writing with. I don't know if like you are saying that you like old fashioned quill noises like separate or that you like the current noise and you think it sounds like an old fashioned quill. I write with a fountain pen, which is like slightly old fashioned. I don't know if any of you are into Heartstopper. I loved the Heartstopper webcomics. I struggle with them a bit now because they're just very very sweet and very like sugary sweet, like beautiful perfect like teenage relationship, and my life experience just makes that a little bit harder to believe. But when I was younger, I loved Heartstopper, and I liked fountain pens a little bit, and then like when Nick's fountain pen explodes, and that's like the meet cute between him and Charlie. Like, I don't know. That's just what I think of when I think of fountain pens, and especially like while we're here. Okay, both. Okay, old fashioned quills are a vibe. I have a dip pen that is like more old fashioned even, and I got it for drawing. I'm not great at drawing. It's like a thing that I keep like messing around with, and I enjoy it if I can like keep my perfectionism at bay. But sometimes that's hard. Okay, back to writing. Okay, as I'm writing, I think I just came up with the idea, which is going to be sleepy time for little kittens. Or sleepy time for a little kitten? I'll workshop it more. May I ask exactly what your profile picture is? This is a one-line drawing that one of my friends made of me a long, long time ago that I scanned and digitized to be the profile picture. I, yeah. I think sleepy time for my little kitten is my like idea for a title right now. I always try um like showing which direction the audio is, because sleepy time for little kittens could be like uh a little kitten. Okay. I'm curious. I don't know, Josh, that might be because of the lag. If it was little kittens or my, if you could clarify, I would appreciate that. I always try to show the direction so that it's like showing that I am not the kitten in the audio, that I am talking to you. Um, okay, cool. That is, YouTube has a couple of different tools for like trying out different like thumbnails and stuff like that, but I haven't messed with any of that. I've thought, oh, here is a question. Are y'all's thoughts on thumbnails? Specifically, most of the, if not all of the small audio creators steal just like random art off the internet for their thumbnails. And I think that that just kind of like feels wrong. So I haven't done that for any of mine. I was like inspired by Thomas J. And I think FigFug for like the very simplistic like thumbnails. But also there's a part of me that keeps reminding me like, yes, but YouTube is like a thumbnail based system, and all of the like very good, cute, like gay art that is in all these thumbnails is like why people are clicking on it. But also, I'm curious your thoughts, especially because I feel like this community has a lot of artists in it generally. I've also thought probably a lot of them nowadays use AI art. Um, I usually thought it was AI generated. There we go. Yep. um, it predates AI generated for a lot of it. But I think nowadays a lot of it is AI generated. And I've thought about there's like Adobe has an AI art generator that is theoretically like based on licensed work and stuff like that. I've thought about it. I don't know how I feel about it. I like tried making a couple like test thumbnails and none of them felt like good, but also I know that when I am like scrolling through my playlists, I recognize like specific art of like, oh, these two cute boys cuddling. That's the audio that I want to listen to because I remember it better that way. Anyway, I'm off in the weeds again. Or just fan art of sorts. Yeah, so I think a lot of it is like fan art and stuff like that. And just, I don't know. There are a few artists who've gotten large enough. I think River is the best example, where I think River has commissioned. I don't think that he draws the thumbnails himself. Either way, you can tell there's like a shift if you go through the channel history, where all of a sudden all of the thumbnails have the same art style. And I think it is he's like commissioning a friend to draw thumbnails. And like that is like the ethical way of doing it. But River is like a much larger channel than I am. And it's one of the reasons why I keep ads on. I don't keep mid-roll ads on because I want like when you're in the video, I don't want anything to interrupt you. But one of the reasons I keep ads on is because I would love to be able to like commission artists and stuff like that. Again, many big thoughts that I don't know if I'll ever be able to achieve. I do have monetization off for the stream though, because the point of this is not money. The point of this is to interact with y'all. Okay. OMG, what is the Nightbot in chat? It's cute. Nightbot is like a well-known live streaming bot. And I had it in chat to do theoretically moderation, but that wasn't really necessary. And then to just like post that occasionally because I know that it's kind of a lot, but I like set up like a bunch of cute emotes and stuff like that, of like blahage and like, I don't know, some pride emotes, that you can use if you use Truffle, which is either a browser extension or a mobile app. But also it can do like a couple of other things. It can do like commands and games and song requests and stuff like that. There are a couple of things that like, I don't know how much I want to do like traditional live streaming, but if I did, there are some options. I don't know wait, let me look to see if I can see what, if I do this, can I see the profile picture for Nightbot? It keeps hiding it automatically. I'll see it in the recording. I hope it's cute. That would be really nice if I had a cute bot in chat. Okay. Okay. I'm on the like second column now. Oh, question for y'all. When like in puppy audios, it's very easy to use pup as a shortening of kitten or a shortening of puppy. But I don't know a good shortening of kitten. Kit, but kit doesn't. I don't know it. I don't know of it as like commonly used as pup is. If you have any ideas on what like shorter than kitten is that you would want as a pet name, please let me know. Hey, Luna, I see you installed Truffle and you are using a cute emote that I can see. I'm going to, oh, darn it, I completely removed chat from screen because I realized that if people want to delete their messages, I don't want them up on screen. But I highly encourage y'all to install Truffle because emotes are cute and fun. And again, you can select pronoun options, so I know which pronouns you prefer. They got my blahage. The first thing that I went looking for was blahage. I sleep with a blahage every night, and I have for years. Blahage, blahage forever. Oh my goodness, the closed captioning cannot get blahage correctly. Kin or kitsy? Ooh. Oh, kitty. Duh. How did I? Okay. Oh, sometimes I like pet too. My pet, good pet. Okay. That, I was overthinking it. I was totally overthinking it. Okay. Ooh, what are your thoughts on, I mean, Kitsy thought it sounded cuter. I am not going to use Kitsy for this. Rye, I'm sorry. It is nothing against you. It is just that I don't know if it would come across like well for like, especially because this is like, I'm not super experienced with kitten audios. I want to try it first, but I will keep that in the back of my head and you might hear it in the future. No promises, but I do. Kitsy is very cute. It's a very good pet name. Oh, I had a thought. I had a thought, which is rare. Okay. I do not remember. I was going to add something to what I had written. But okay, I'm going to stop the pen noises. And I'm ready to record this. Oh, you're fine, apologies. I don't know if you're saying that I'm fine and don't need to apologize, or you're saying that I'm fine and you're apologizing. Either way, I don't think either of us needs to apologize here. I think you're good. I appreciate the suggestion. Okay, cool. Let's switch to my recording software. Okay. See, now the thing is I've recorded two, and I'm hopefully everything is set up for me to now record the third. But I still need to edit these, and editing them, still, it now it should show Luna as my name, right? Yes, it does, Luna. It still shows Lunity Rain in YouTube chat, but I see Luna because I am using the other chat. And also, I see that you're using emotes, which, yeah, makes me happy. Okay. Yeah, oh, but I've now recorded these, but I now have an editing job for 3 different audios, which is very funny. I generally like the editing. It can just sometimes, I don't know. It's more fun to like come up with all the audio ideas than it is to edit them. But I think I'm really proud of my editing for a lot of my audios. I think I'm trying to get more organic with it. And you'll hear a lot more like stuttering and things like that. But some of my first audios, I like spent so much time like editing out breath sounds and stuff like that. But now I think I'm trying to be a lot more chill and organic. Okay. Cool. We are ready to record. For those of you in chat, I'm now going to be ignoring you for a bit as I record. Okay. Had a bit of an echo there as soon as I like set up the mic, but the mic was set to record in 2 places at once. Okay. Cool. Recording time. Okay. Hey, kitten. It's really late right now, especially for such a small, cute little kitty like you. Yeah. Oh, big stretch. Are you tired? Here, let me scoop you up and take you to bed. Are you okay with that? Okay. 3, 2, 1, scoop. There we go. And now walking over to the bed, and 1, 2, 3, setting you down. Oh, and you immediately curl up into a little ball. You're such an adorable kitty. Such a good boy. Here, let me climb in next to you. There we go. Oh, you look so sleepy. You've had a long day, haven't you? Yeah? You've been... You've had a big, busy day today, haven't you? Yeah? Okay. I'm really, really proud of you, kitten. But now it's time for cute little kitties to go to sleep. Yep. That's right, pet. Let me just scooch a little bit closer. Oh, you're so warm and soft. Good boy. Let me give you some pets along your back. Would you like that? If I just reach up and slide my hand down your back like that. Some nice, slow, smooth pets for my good pet. There you go. Oh, is that a purr I hear? Do you like that? I'm glad, kitten. Such a good boy deserves all the good pets. I love when you get into bed and you knead at the blankets a little bit and get all cozy. It makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside, both because I get to see you being really adorable, and also because it reminds me to feel how soft the blankets are and how cozy being in bed is. Here, let me grab the blanket and pull it up over us like that. There we go. Oh, Now your little head is just peeking out from under the covers. Would you be okay if I scritched your ears a little bit? Yeah? Would you like that? Here, let me reach up. And there you go. Oh, you're pushing your hair. Oh, you're pushing your head back into my hand. Good boy. Good boy. Oh, you really like this, don't you? Of course you do. Of course, my little kitten loves getting ear scratchies. It's so nice when I get to feel your soft fur in my fingers. You keep yourself so well groomed, kitten. You do such a good job. You're such a good boy. Can you close your eyes for me? Oh, good sleepy kitten. Good pet. There you go. There you go. Just relax and let me give you some nice attention. Good boy. Oh, you're giving me these long, slow blinks. I can't tell if you're just so sleepy you can barely keep your eyes open, or if you're giving me love eyes. Yeah, love eyes. You know, it's how cute kittens say that they love someone is by giving them a nice, long, slow blink. Here, I'm gonna slowly close my eyes and then slowly open them back up again. Because I love you. Yeah, I love you, kitten. My cute, soft kitty boy. Can I give you a kiss on your forehead? Thank you, kitty. Good boy. Good boy. You look so cozy and relaxed and soft. It's sleepy time for little kittens. Yeah, it's sleepy time. Can't you feel it? I know you're so sleepy right now. Still here, just had a complete brain fart moment. Um, okay. Good boy. Good boy. soft, so relaxed. Here, let me move my hand. I know you don't want me to stop giving you ear scritchies, but I'm going to move my hand back down to your back and give you some more pets so that we can both get all. Wait, oh, that's what YouTube hates. YouTube hates when I make, like, oh, I'm stretching noises. And I also bumped my glasses into the microphone. Okay. I think 3 hours was a bit long for this stream, and I'm flagging a bit, but I can finish this. I can do this. I'm going to need to listen back to where I ended to catch up. Kitten. So soft. So relaxed. Here, let me move my hand. I know you don't want me to stop giving you ear scritchies, but I'm going to move my hand back down to your back and give you some more pets so that we can both. Yeah, you can hear the microphone hit there. So that we can both. But I'm going to move my hand back down to your back and give you some more pets. Okay, that's where I'm going to pick up. So that we can both. Whoops. See more pets. Wait, I need to double check where I was and give you some more pets. Okay. So that we can both be oh so sleepy together. Is that okay? Are you okay if we fall asleep all cuddled up next to each other? Okay. Good boy. Let me give you some nice pets along your back. It's so nice when we get to cuddle up together for bed, and I get to listen to all of your cute little purrs that you make. They help me get all relaxed and ready for sleep. Good kitten. My good sleepy boy. I love you, kitten. Good night. Okay. Uh, I think that'll be probably around 8 to 9 minutes when edited. So not, it's a little bit shorter than I wanted. but I am completely running out of energy now. Luna, this is where I really need to go eat. I really started feeling that in that recording. So I don't think it's going to be my best audio, but I hope it's something. Oh, my headphones, something just happened with them. Okay. I think that this is all telling me that it is very much time for me to end the stream. Uh, Hopefully, for those of y'all who uh, enjoyed, or oh my goodness, brain, words. Hopefully, that kitten audio is at least uh, enjoyable for those of you who like kitten audios, and I'll definitely make sure to return to this when I'm like fresh and hopefully create something a little bit better. I still think it's good. I'm still definitely going to post it and edit it and all that jazz. But I think it is more like some of my first audios rather than some of my more recent audios. Um, but yeah, okay. I'm happy with it. Luna, I appreciate you putting your pronouns. That makes me happy. Um, okay. I think that is everything. Oh, um, there are only 8 people here, so a lot of people have dropped off. Josh, it was really cool to be involved. I'm so glad. Uh, and hopefully you at least were okay with that kitten audio. Maybe I'm being too hard on myself. Statistically, I'm being too hard on myself. It was definitely a rough recording, which y'all heard. Uh, oh, okay. I'm glad y'all enjoyed this. I definitely enjoyed this. I definitely want to do this again. I think I'll make sure to cap it around 2 hours because I think that's where, like, I still felt like I had a lot of energy, but I felt like we had a lot of time to do things. So this was really nice. Rye, it's lovely. Don't beat yourself up. Thank you so much. Um, I really appreciate all the support and kind words that y'all have given me here and in the comments. And Rye, I'll make sure to listen to the audio that you linked in the community post. And I'll see if I feel comfortable doing a period comfort audio, because that I know is very popular. Okay. With that, I'm going to head out and I'm going to make some food. Thank you all. I'll be here next time, but I want you to eat though. Thank you, Luna. I'm generally better at it. I my schedule was just weird today and I didn't make the time. I thought I would have more time between work and streaming. And work went long and streaming setup went long, and anyway, thank you all so much for coming. I can't like promise when these audios will be coming out. But I hope to have them edited fairly soon. The recording for this stream will be up, and I will try adding chapter markers for the recording sessions themselves. I think the kitten audio probably won't be great because of those like weird pauses and me like breaking character. And I think there are a few like character breaks in them, but I want to mark them so that if you want to listen to them again before they are edited and posted fully, you can. That's going up. Rye, I appreciate it. Yeah, of course. Thank you for being willing to share it. With that, I'm going to head out. Have a wonderful night, y'all. And I hope to do this again sometime. Again, I can't promise when, but definitely next time I'll give like a longer warning so you like have at least like 24 hours to see notifications and things like that. I don't know what to say to end the audio or to end the audio, to end the stream, but thank y'all and bye. Oh, I started waving. I don't have a webcam, but I was waving at my computer.